Hello, and welcome back to the Dokkan Battle video. It's late as fuck in the night. Oh, I'm swearing immediately. Oh, sorry, YouTube algorithm and any children watching this video. I apologize. But we're gonna go ahead and hop right on into this. Is the Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. They drop new stages. This is stage 9. Now, okay, I'm not hearing any copyrighted music, so I'm gonna turn the sound on. It wants us to specifically use a full team of fused fighters. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if this is going to go well or not. My assumption is it's not. Just because of how hard I know that these enemies could potentially hit us. Let's just go ahead and start off real quick with this Beerus. I don't think this is a copyrighted song. But, okay, so Beerus, they get... or I guess this is LR Beerus and Whis. They get 50% attack for 3 turns the character's entry turn, and they get an additional 100% attack when HP is 40% or less. Their base super attack damage is basically 2 million with a 30% attack and defensive buff. So yeah, they're basically hitting for 2 million immediately, with an additional 50% on top of that for 3 turns, and then an additional 100% once they get low. So I could easily see us getting wiped off the face of the earth like very quickly, which would be not good. Not good at all. I've also brought a can of hard Mountain Dew for us, just so I can get myself through the night a little bit. Looking at all these fights, I'm noticing a couple things. One, their health pools are pretty big in comparison to the other Battle Hardened Formidable Foe stages. Right? I don't think we're just gonna like 4-turn every single fight. I would hope to. That would be the goal. Because with fused fighters, right, the biggest hurdle is turn 3. It will always be turn 3, because that is when we are at our weakest. The second we pass turn 4 is when we start becoming, like, really damn strong. And so unless we have something to get around the turn 3, like, blockade, i.e. like a stun, a seal, that kind of thing, it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to, like, kind of maneuver through this. Now, it should be alright. Should be, hypothetically speaking. But I don't know exactly how it's going to go. I'm looking at the Beerus for the second phase of this fight, and he looks a little spooky. I can't lie to you. Just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna do this just so that we can keep the Goku and Vegeta floating around. That way, when they do eventually come back, it'll be time for them to, you know, Veku all over the place, and Veku is obviously just gonna be like the key here. So right now, Beerus and we should be like supercharged. They aren't super attacking, which is weird. I don't think they super attacked last turn either. What would their attack stat even be right now? Because they're getting an additional 150% attack, and then they get, I think they get 180% attack on a 1.9. Like that's like you're just dead, no? For most characters, I think so. Yeah, so that's gonna be rough. So I'm gonna really hope that the combination of the gods and Gotenks here can just take them out and we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so this next turn, I think we just kind of have to risk Tech Gogeta slot 1. I don't think we have another option. I'm gonna be real honest, I don't think we do. Okay, so how this physical Beerus works, he is doing 3.6 with a 50% defense debuff, and he gets attack if there's a Realm of Gods enemy present, if you hit him, and on his 3rd turn. What's our defense looking like? Could they live it? I kind of want to just try. I don't know if they would. Especially now, like, especially without, like, Sand Roar. But I want to try to live it, because I don't think we have, like, any other choice, really. But the trick is, like, Tech Gogeta, I don't think their defense is high enough. Alright, I guess we're... Okay. They could also dodge the super, because he's not canceling dodge. Okay, let's see how much this does. It's 3.6 with a 50% defense debuff. Yeah, no, they don't live that. Okay. How do you do this? What would you need to have for Realm of... Oh, let me turn that off. Because it wants you, for a mission, to specifically use fused fighters, right? That is part of the mission. Let's take a look at our fused fighter characters here for a second. who the hell are we bringing that would be able to go in that slot? Like, I genuinely don't know. I don't think anyone here could. We would need to be able to, like, debuff off, like, do a debuff of some kind. Do we risk bringing, like, these guys? Because, I mean, theoretically, it could work, but it would only be for this phase, because the rest of the phase you can't do that to, and there's an AoE super attack later in the fight. So yeah, I don't know what the plan in here it is, because it wants to use 6 fused fighters. Let's just run it again, maybe we get different luck. That is a key-based super attack, so in the event Gotenks is in that slot, we would be completely fine. Yeah, like this right here, I think we could do this. It depends on who's on the other rotation. Okay, I think this is doable, like, completely. Yeah, I think so. Let's just... I guess do that. Yeah, okay, I think this is gonna be a lot easier, especially if we'd have to kill next turn, but I think we could do this, because we could easily put Gotenks slot 1, because of the fact that Beerus is doing a key-based super attack, right? Gotenks will proc his, like, counter on that, which should give him, like, the massive defense, right? And so he should theoretically live it, right? The only other option would be if we had, like, a dodge-based fused fighter character, which on turn 3 we don't, right? So, you know, just things to keep in mind. Dude, there is a 4.2 million damage AoE later in this fight. That's gonna be so terrible. Like, I'm just looking at this. We are so cooked. I don't know what the strat is for this for full fused fighter. Granted, I don't have a lot of my characters rainbowed, so that's kind of an issue, to be honest with you. Having them rainbowed would help significantly, but maybe if we don't win on this try, alright, I will just use a regular team, right, without the full fused fighter, and then go from there, right? But, like, they're asking a lot of you for this. Because it's not like the fused fighter category is all that good. And you might be saying, okay, but we literally just got so many amazing buffs for the fused fighter category. And I would say, yes, that is true. But we didn't get a slot 1 unit for the fused fighter category. At least not a turn 1 slot 1 character. Because, I mean, technically we do with, like, the gods and Super Saiyan 4s, but they're only, like, god level slot 1 for 1 turn. After that, they are just not remotely close. You take 400k. That is shocking how much damage that is. Okay. That's not great for us. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Not great at all. Okay. I mean, you know what? Fair enough. As long as we kill on this turn, I think we'll be okay. Because we're just gonna slap Gotenks slot 1 and hope for the best. Because, again, he should counter the super attack if he supers. So, just gonna hope that things go properly. Okay, we should definitely take him out here. I think we're good. Now, again, we're just gonna need Gotenks to come in clutch here, but... Actually, will Gotenks just die to the normals? Oh, his normals are hitting really damn hard, too. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, to be very honest. I don't know. Because I think we would need, like, a much stronger slot 1 option for turn 3 if we were going to do something like this. Alright? Pull a strategy very, very similar to what we did for the other Battle Hardened Formidable foes. But again, this is a mission. right? We have to do this for a mission. So, we'll see what happens, but remember, this is like a required thing if you want to get 5 stones, and to get like a special title and a bunch of other stuff. So, okay, let's do that. This is gonna make Gotenks stronger, but it's also gonna make Beerus stronger, which is a little rough. Let's just grab all that for Steam Type Warp Healing. That should bring us up to a decent amount. Okay. Now we are floating Vegito, unfortunately, but I think we don't really have a choice here. Alright, how's this going? Okay. Bears, please try to super attack Gotenks. Okay, he didn't try to super attack Gotenks. Okay, if he super attacks Gotenks after he super attacks, I think we're 100% fine. I think the only one that would die is the LR Gods. Because Gotenks post super attack with the defense from the counter should be completely fine. Should be, I say. The LR Gods definitely would not be fine. It's the problem. But we make through this turn and Beerus a ton. Like, Beerus can't do anything to us if we make it through this turn. Because we're just gonna Veku twice. And we'll be completely fine from there. Alright, okay, let's see. Please don't super attack them. I don't think they would live it post super attack, because we're gonna be hitting him a lot. So his attack is just gonna go up really damn high. Like, this is gonna be like a damn near 7 million attack stat with a 50% defense debuff. It's gonna hit really damn hard. Okay. A little spooky. Don't do it, Beerus. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please, Beerus. Okay. Okay, we're good. Remember that Vegito for his first couple of turns has 90% damage reduction. So there's no way he takes damage here. And that's Beerus. he's a little scary. Just a little bit. A little bit. But he's cooked now. He can't do anything to us. Slot 3 super attack. Okay, you're funny, Beerus. Remember, this is like a 7 million super attack by now. Yeah, that's with 90% damage reduction, by the way. Just want to point that out. 90. 90. Jeez, man. Alright, for starters, we are hitting the Veku. Just, no thanks. See you, buddy. Okay. How do we want to set this up? We definitely have to keep the LR Gods on rotation. I think we could just leave it like this. Right? And this would be fine. Right, we kill on this turn, and then we set ourselves up. Oh my god, that is a lot of damage. And we set ourselves up to have Tech Gogeta out early, right? That would probably be our best bet. The problem is we do have a lot of tech units, right? And there is an Int Broly later on who could potentially be like the death of us. But depending on how we play the Broly before that, I think we could have this guy out by then. And it should be okay, hypothetically speaking. Right, hypothetically. I don't know if it actually will be, but it should be. Alright. Because, I mean, could that Frieza... Oh, dude, I just realized, the Frieza in the next phase, he is passively lowering our defense by 50%. While doing like a 3.4. That's tough. Like, that's bad for us. I think we'll be okay. But it doesn't look good, is what I'll say. Doesn't look great. Okay. We are still gonna have a problem with turn 3. That's still gonna be an issue for us. What is an HEL enemy? Maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. Alright, Frieza. Let's see what you got here, buddy. Cool, cool, cool. This Frieza is a Ki Blast super attack enemy as well. Alright, so that's not a big thing for us to worry about. In terms of, like, Gotenks is tanking. Okay, I mean, hey, if we dodge, we dodge. And we are going to have the 77% damage reduction for both 7th tier LRs. Which is going to help tremendously. I'm going to assume that with hype advantage, we should be able to just put the LR gods in slot 1 and they'll be fine. Because Frieza doesn't hit that hard. He hits weaker than Beerus does, right? Unless he's below 30% HP. Which, obviously, he's not going to be below 30% HP on turn 3, so... Should be okay. Should be okay. But again, this Frieza right here is lowering our defense every single time we hit him. Right? So once we hit him 10 times, he's going to be lowering our defense by 50% passively. Which is not great. It's definitely not good. He is also attack debuffing us by 20% and giving himself a 20% attack buff whenever there's a movie hero character present, which is like damn near our whole team. So, okay, they should be fine. Again, 77% damage reduction post super attack is, yeah, they're completely fine. Again, the big issue is the fact that he's passively lowering our defense by 50%. So, that is definitely a problem, but it should be okay, should be. Okay, so far so good. Can't really complain. You're fine. Is Vegeta with a defense debuff gonna die to type disadvantage? I sure hope not. I really hope not. This is 1.3 million damage normals. Actually, it's probably a little bit more than that. Probably closer to 1.5. Which, with guard and post super attack, he should live. Oh, I would have liked for that to be a super attack as well. Oh, it's more than I'd like. Definitely more than I'd like. Okay. I guess we just have to leave it like this. It's not good. Like, offensively, our power is significantly weakened just because of bad ki. They're taking damage through 77%. That is crazy. That's the power of that 50% defense debuff, man. Man. Okay, I mean, hey, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Post super attack, they should be fine though, and I'm pretty sure we'll kill. Alright, I think so. It depends on what Tech Vegito decides to do, really. If he decides to actually go crazy with his super attacks, we'll be completely fine. If not, I think we might be in trouble with Tech Gogeta at the end. Would have loved for that to be a super attack instead of a normal. Okay. That's passive attack minus 20% as well, I remember that. Okay, we should be okay. Yeah, we should be completely fine. Yeah, it's just next turn is gonna be very spooky. Because we are very low on health. So if Frieza decides he wants to just send his super attack off, like, right away, it's gonna be kind of bad. Because I want to give them the key they need, but I need to heal. So, let's just heal a little bit. Because we do need it, like, badly. We'll do like that. If we live this turn, we win this phase. It's gonna be more so depending on what Frieza decides to do. I'm just gonna hope that Frieza decides to try to super attack them after they super attack, because I think they would 100% live. And every single time you damage Frieza, you lower his attack by 7%. Now, you can only lower his attack by 20% total, which isn't, like, a crazy amount, but it's definitely, like, helpful, right? Especially, he can also just be, like, regularly attack debuffed, so if we did have access to an attack debuffing character, that could play into part here. It's not going to, but it could, if we had that, right? Okay, how do they take this? Post super attack, type advantage with guard with a little bit of attack debuff. No, we just die because we don't have enough health. Alright, so I'm just gonna bring a normal team real quick, right, without trying to do the full fused fighter mission. I'll be right back. So, I'm back, and we're in a significantly better spot. I'll turn the audio back on. It's what happens when you change up the team just a little bit. I realized that some of the passive buffs are a bit too hard to deal with. Mainly Beerus's Realm of Gods buff. With how fast he builds up, it gets really difficult to be able to actually, like, withstand the stuff that he's doing. And then also having an actual slot 1 character for the first couple turns is helping a lot. So, we decided to switch up the team a little bit. We're gonna move it right into Broly. Now, Broly is a problem. For a lot of reasons. We'll get into why once, you know, we actually get deep into this fight a little bit more. I'm hoping things go well. If they don't, you're not gonna see this recording, and I'm gonna do a... Actually, what will happen is you'll see this now, and then I'm gonna go to bed and, like, try it again in the morning. But it won't be like that for you. It'll be like that for me, if that makes sense. Like, you'll see, I'll edit this part into the video to see if we lose or not. And then if we do end up losing, I will cut again. And the next time you see me after the cut will be when I wake up tomorrow and to do it then. Because I've already been fighting this fight multiple times. I've died mainly to just... Whenever there's defensive debuffs is when this team ends up dying. Especially like the passive Frieza debuff. That one is just really hard to deal with. Because it's a passive 50% debuff. And a lot of the characters that we have here are relying mainly on either raw stats or damage reduction. And so having a passive debuff like that really cuts into how much they're able to tank. So anyway, in this first Broly, his super attack doesn't do anything. It's a 1.9 million attack stat. He gets 26% attack for 3 turns from his entry turn. And then he loses 7% defense with each unarmed super attack he receives, which is not a problem at all. So he's pretty much doing like 2 million turn 1. Next turn is potentially spooky once we're against the Int Broly. I don't know how that's gonna go, personally. Well, this shouldn't do damage to us, right? Yeah, okay. The reason I say that is because I have, like, a plan. And the plan is to hopefully blitz the AGL Broly at the end before he hits us with a really bad AoE super attack. And, like, try to avoid having to deal with his mechanic. I would hope that we take damage so that I can transform into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And or just stall a little bit. Actually, this is good, I think. I think this is good for us. Right? Because that means I can do this. Right? And we'll be able to stack up a little bit. And that'll bring us 1 turn closer. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. In worst case scenario, turn 5. As well as allowing us to float off of Vegeta. So that we can have Gogeta out for the AoE. Now, I don't know how a lot of our units are going to eat the AoE. I'm going to be very honest with you. I would assume the fusions on their active skill turns would be completely fine. I would assume to transform to Gogeta would be completely fine. Again, because he can just counter it. Right. Super Saiyan 4 Goku would definitely not be fine, depending on how the rotation is. So that's why I want to avoid that entirely. Like, just completely be like, no, actually, I don't think I will deal with your silliness today. So what I'm actually going to do here, right, against this Broly, is I am going to pop the Beast active in slot 3, and hope by the time Beast comes back, right, it will be in a situation in which he, like, the fight's over already. Like, he's not going to get hit by an AoE. Because he's not living the AoE super without his active. But I want to get to a turn later. Right? I want to have basically this rotation. with both of the 10th anniversary fusions transformed and using their active skills, and we're just gonna blow away Broly. Because since the AoE itself is a key-based super attack, Gotenks will be completely fine. It's just we're gonna have to crit this Broly a bunch and get this Broly up the hell out of here. Preferably, we kill next turn, right? With Gogeta. Preferably. I don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but that's the plan. Here, that is the plan. It's looking like the plan is gonna work. I will say, this Broly does hit really goddamn hard. This Int Broly. His base super attack is 3.3. He gets a 50% attack increase on his super attack effect. He gets 6% attack every single turn that passes, and he gets an additional 26% attack if there's a fused fighter. So he's basically hitting for like 5 million, right? 5 million plus. So, he is really hard, fully built up. I think it's what, 6, like 6.6-ish, roughly around there. It'd be really bad for us to kill right now. So Beast needs to calm down just a little bit. Like, if this is his last super attack, like, that's completely fine. Okay, so that's terrible. The fact that he got the hit him as some additional. We need to not kill here, or else we definitely lose. Okay, I think we just lose. Because I don't think... Well, Super Saiyan 3 Goku does have the chance to dodge it. Right? He could dodge. I don't know what this territory does. Wait, I don't want this out. Where is he super attacking? Oh, right away. Of course he is. Okay. I guess we're gonna do this. I don't think my Vegeta is tanky enough to eat this. I don't think so. But hey, we're gonna try our best, alright? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is completely fine. He's gonna counter and it'll be okay. Goku needs to dodge it. Right? He needs to dodge it. How much do you take, Vegeta? Okay, that's fine. We didn't counter it. Okay. The normals are hitting pretty hard. It's hitting a little hard. But provided Goku keeps dodging, I think we're fine. Broly does get 6% attack for every hit he takes. So he's going to be fully built up. Just pointing that out. He's going to be fully built up. Yikes. If we live this, we win, though. That's for sure. Man, Beast really trolled with the hidden potential system additional. That's so unfortunate. Okay, so... would it have been better for us to just put Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the middle slot, that way he takes less hits? I mean, probably. Also, do we think that Super Saiyan Goku would have taken less damage than Vegeta? I don't think so. I think Vegeta was the correct person to eat that. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. And then I'm just going to hope that Super Saiyan 3 Goku here is tanky enough to, if he does get hit by a normal, that he doesn't just die. But I also hope that he just dodges. Okay, he is. He's perfectly fine. Okay. Okay, cool. So we should win. Purely based on the fact that the triple fusion turn is just gonna kill. Right? We're gonna have more than enough attack between all three of these characters to blow Broly to hell. Right? I don't know what the difference is between Broly's super attacks. He has two of them, right? One that does 4.2 AoE, and one that does 4.5 with a 50% attack and defensive increase. So one of them is obviously a lot scarier than the other one. Especially when he's fully built up. It's like damn near 7 million. Right? But that 4.2 is kind of horrible. Right? Kind of terrible. I don't really want to deal with that. So we're just going to spam all these. Gotenks, if it is the AoE, he'll be fine. Vegito, he'll be fine with his active up. And Gogeta, we're just going to make sure we give him a good amount of rainbow orbs, and he will also be completely fine. Right? Because remember, he gets a bunch of damage reduction per rainbow key sphere obtained. Plus he has a baseline amount of damage reduction. We are doing so much damage. Right? So it should be, in a realistic world, completely fine. Right? 5 rainbow orbs, perfect. So he's fine. I think we have this in the bag now. Alright, this is the AoE one. Okay. Well, let's see. Vegito with his active takes how much? Remember, this is more like 5 million. Okay, cool. Gogeta, completely fine. Gotenks. This is a counter. So he's completely fine as well. Thank you, Gotenks. And then we just win. It's a little scary. A little scary. But it worked out. It worked out just fine. Just fine. Also, for anyone who says Beast has fallen off, no. No, he hasn't. Did he take... I have seen him take damage in here, though. But it was like Tiberius and Frieza, both of which have massive defense debuffs when he didn't have his active up. Right? Just turn 1, raw beast, first couple hits. He can take some damage. But it's not nearly enough to the point where it's a problem. And it's enough to get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out, who will then heal you. Right? So it's perfectly fine, perfectly safe. That is a null item. That fight was really hard. We're not going to do the second one tonight. I'm going to go to bed, do the second one tomorrow morning. Fused Fighters is going to be pretty hard with this, just because you're really, really lacking slot 1 options for turn 3. Anyway, that's going to be it for this. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Good night.